Well, another beautiful day. You probably recognize this entry. This is the towpath, footpath along the Lehigh River. What I thought we'd do is hold on. Sorry, as I was saying, what I thought we'd do is take the towpath to MusicFest, see what we can find out there. Okay. And as you can see, it's very pretty here. Very closed in with lush green vegetation, nice narrow towpath. So it's kind of it's a little enchanting biking through here. So I'll try to bring you up to date. The foliage is, of course, we're in the first week of August, which I consider the climax of summer. Everything's at its peak. Everything is just bursting in flowers and vegetation, which is kind of sad because now everything is cut back from here. So I'll keep you posted. Choo Choo Charlie! There we are at the Southern Fork Yard, or the Southern Railroad Fork rail system. This is where they kind of shift the cabooses around with the box cars and then get going on the main line again. Socratic Commons is coming along. It's you know, I like putting sugar on before everything else is the easy work, the stuff that I know, like the web page is finished and email, and you know, I've yet to articulate publicly what it's about. It's in my head, and it's getting there on the website, socraticcommons.com and org. I'll be attending next week a week after that, a workshop on how to start a charter school. So we'll see. A modification of Socratic Commons would be not in starting in 5 different states, major cities, but let's start charter schools in Pennsylvania, since we have a commonality of curriculum, and it may be a little easier just to start one and then branch out from there. So, whoa, that's that slippery shit here in the. It's actually moss. If you can see it. Actually moss. Alright, I'll see. Oh, the sounds of a railroad. Another interesting, I'll turn it on me. Something else of interest I found out about cycling of late is that once you take a spill on the bike, it takes a little, it rattles your cage a little bit. I mean, I am definitely less risky. My ribs are still bruised, cartilage. When I cough, it feels like someone's, not a knife, but someone's definitely poking their thumb between those ribs and turning it. So I definitely feel less confident. Imagine it will pass, but it's an interest. I've never felt that way. But all right. Now for you non-East Coast folks who don't have canals, don't have a history of the canals for the Industrial Revolution here in the States, this is a dam or a lock system that's mobile. Here on the canal, you can see it's quite full to the brim. There's a little spillover area in case it gets too filled. Now here's the bridge. Let me walk you over here. This is below the bridge, or the other side. And there's the wooden dam. Now, that is manipulated. That's raised and lowered, because there you go to a lower area by a series of, I can't even think of the name of them now, Mr. Social Studies teachers, locks that raise and lower based on how much this water flows into this locked area and then raises or lowers the barge. And then of course the path system, the towpath, was towed by mules, horses, donkeys. So that's that. And here we are at the beginning of MusicFest. We passed this venue before. It was just getting together. Now you can see there's just hundreds and hundreds of folding chairs. So this is one of the big venues.
The bar check. And for Kim. Is there beer in there? I need one. Here we go. Right now. One right now called the Flirting Musicians Polka.
Na wojkowej drobnej skrócenek szmat stoi. Nie widać, nie słychać lasny panny mojej.
Maybe I'll pick up one of these before I leave. Inside joke. Well, here we are heading back already. About an hour and a half into this pathetic trip to MusicFest. You know, it's just too painful it's just a terrible venue. Just tons of folks that I was actually thinking about making it a fat ass theme and videotape asses that are huge in the Lehigh Valley, but I just couldn't bear it. I'd be facing the drink tonight if I did. So here I am heading back. Unless I get a thought, I won't be bothering anyone. So hey, here's someone. There we go. That was a choo-choo train. So, oh, there we go. So that's about it. That's why I haven't been going there in all these 10 years I've been in the area. Alright. There's some additional commentary concerning crowds. You know, Pam always accused me of I could live on a Greek island, deserted island. Not so. I found out in this journey that, I mean, I find myself taking a book to Barnes and Nobles to read, or, hold on, I'm on this slippery. Wow. So you have this mud base that's in the shadows, and it's covered with this moss that it's like ice. Alright. So I like being around people. Like I'll go to Starbucks or Barnes and Nobles just to read or be near, but proximity. But I can't be isolated like here. This is isolated. I mean, even in the Loft, it's isolated. I need to know that there are others around. But boy, I'll tell you what, that venue at MusicFest, where you're hip to hip in Makunji fat, is just too overwhelming.